Hi, welcome. This is the weekly tarot forecast for March 1st through the 8th, 2023. I'll be using one traditional tarot deck, which has already been pre-shuffled. I'll shuffle it one more time. And I'll also be using two oracle decks. So first we're going to start with Aries. Aries. What can Aries expect for the week ahead? March 1st through the 8th. Let's see. Aries. Ace of Pentacles. You can maybe see an influx of money, a sense of stability, new potential. Something is being offered to you by the divine. Are you going to take it? Give me a bit more on this Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. You may have this new beginning, ripe new potential, even intake of money, but you in your mind seem to be trapped by limited perception, patterns, way of thinking. Maybe this week you're going to be shedding limiting ways of being and thinking, or finding a new solution to a problem that seemed impossible to resolve. Three of Cups, celebration, hanging out with friends, going out. Maybe a busy social week for you. Four of Wands, stability in the home, satisfaction. Kind of going back to this Three of Cups, there really does seem to be, maybe you could be throwing a party at your house, or really celebrating and relishing the community, the friends, relationships around you, really feeling solid. Oh, hi. We're at Aries right now. Seems like a fun week, as long as you get out of your head. Pull from this oracle deck for Aries. For Aries. Aries for the week ahead, working a lot. Workaholic. Maybe even escaping in your work. Or a lot of the celebrating, the socializing that you're doing is going to have to do with working, with expanding yourself, developing, networking connections, expanding your business. This is also about really standing in your authenticity, communicating yourself here with the blue. Self-expression. Last oracle for Aries, March 1st through the 8th. I have not done Taurus yet. Taurus is actually the next sign. So for Aries, March 1st through the 8th. Oh, magic. You may be manifesting your dreams, working on your dreams, alchemizing yourself, finding a way. I do get this sense with work, expansion, celebrating, really infusing your spirit, your flavor on what it is that you do in order to connect and expand. This seems like a really beautiful, fruitful, even financially well-off week for you, so I'm excited. It's a great week, Aries. Okay, and move on to Taurus. Taurus for March 1st through the 8th. What can Taurus expect for the upcoming week? Taurus for the upcoming week. What can Taurus expect for the upcoming week? Taurus, March 1st through the 8th. 3 of Cups. Wow, Aries got this as well. I feel like this week, maybe even on a collective level, is going to be very social, expansive. You may be celebrating, hanging out with friends, or just feeling like you're flourishing, expanding, stepping foot into new plateaus of your life that are prosperous. Let's get a bit more on that 3 of Cups for Taurus. 7 of Cups, lots of options and lots of cups. So a big focus on emotions this week. Expansion of emotions, expansion of options, of choices, of needing to make a choice, maybe even being confused as to which choice to make. It could have to do with romance. You may be experiencing an influx of suitors or people, friends that you can hang out with. Maybe more so now than it's been in a while. For Taurus, Tower. You may experience some sort of delay or something going not exactly as planned, but don't fret. It always serves a purpose. Let's get a bit more on this Tower for Taurus. Deep transformation and change. There's going to be some sense of you facing a situation this week where you're going to be integrating deep emotions, and emotions having to do with other people, maybe processing, transforming, and also dealing with a Scorpio here with the Death card. Even the Tower, there's deep, deep transformation, expansion, trying to figure out which direction you want to expand in. Pull from the Oracle, Taurus, March 1st through the 8th. Oh, wow, you may be meeting lots of new people and starting that new phase. Or Taurus this week. More blue. Going to be focusing on expressing yourself this week. Also having to kind of come to terms with your current life and situation where things are really, going amazing and beautiful and they're expanding and there's stuff to celebrate. There's also this sense of longing or sadness of processing and releasing the past. It really does match up with the cards from the tarot with the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, Death in the Tower. There's absolute beauty and magic, but there's also this sense of needing to face things that didn't work or needing to let go. One more for Taurus for this week, mysticism. This is your third eye. It's about trusting divine timing, the ways that things happen, knowing that everything happens for a reason, being able to surrender and sink into that, and just kind of letting go to where you're at in the mystery and magic of life. One last oracle for Taurus for the upcoming week, March 1st through the 8th. Seeker. Yeah, you may be seeking new knowledge. seeking truth, seeking a new way of being, charging forward, trying to find what is authentic to you, what is real to you, what do you want, what are you seeking? Myth, rewriting old patterns, old ways of understanding the past, of realizing that you have the power to direct your life ahead, no matter what has happened in the past. This is a new slate for you. How are you going to design your new slate? It can be whatever you want. But you have to decide. If you don't decide, then you let old patterns and old ways of being rule you. Reawaken. Reawakening a sense of magic, a sense of the divine. This also reminds me of the Ace of Wands here from the traditional tarot. New beginnings, new passionate beginnings, creative. Seeking your passion, seeking ways of feeling alive. Very nice. All right. Going to move on to Gemini. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. What can you be looking forward to in the week ahead? March 1st through the 8th. To start with this deck right here. Gemini for March 1st through the 8th. March 1st through the 8th for Gemini. What can Gemini look forward to or expect in the upcoming week? Oh, 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, the past, reminiscing about the past, maybe even meeting up with friends, people of the past, family members. This is also a soulmate card, so if you are dealing with other people, they're going to be people who are soulmates to you. Deep, strong soul bonds. Get a bit more on the 6 of Cups for Gemini in this upcoming week. Ace of Wands, wow, passion, excitement. New beginning, fresh start. Could be a fresh start with a soulmate as well. Or new beginning with someone that you have a really strong, almost feels like past life connection with. For Gemini. 2 of Cups, yeah. This is absolutely a new passionate love connection with a soulmate. They can't really be denied. There's lots of passion, but just a very strong emotional connection. This isn't just about, flighty feelings. This is deep love, true bondedness, true connection. Very nice. Okay, Gemini. All right. Get some more for Gemini. 2 of Wands. Yeah, thinking about how you want to move forward with things. Kind of imagining, even though there's a sense with this connection of nostalgia, of being in the past, or even like triggering like childhood or childlike feelings. There's a sense of wanting to look forward into the future and seeing what could this become, of progressing, how you want to step forward and kind of figuring out your next steps forward. You're not really taking action just yet. But really you're just sitting back and kind of figuring out, how do I want to progress this connection? I didn't get to read all of your message, but I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. Let's get one more for Gemini. The Hermit. Looking inward. Maybe you're looking inward at your old ways of being. Looking inside, seeing your truth, your own wisdom, wanting to learn. There is this sense of like seeking, of going within, of wanting to like look at yourself maybe before stepping forward into this connection. You want to make sure that, you know, you have a deeper understanding of yourself. The Hermit is a very, very introspective and also isolated card. You may not necessarily be with this person just yet, but there is this kind of sense of moving forward, and you dreaming and imagining how that's going to move forward, even though you're in a period of deeper isolation or just introspection before you make your move. All right. Let's do an oracle for Gemini, March 1st through the 8th. For Gemini, acceptance. I want to pull another one for acceptance. Oh, you're so welcome. All right, Gemini. There is a sense of maybe needing to come to terms with a specific situation, maybe even a situation that threatened your sense of stability or security. You're kind of needing to come to a more stable point of happiness inside of the self before you can feel healthy enough for this connection. There's something about it that is here with despondence that is kind of awakening you and your perception of how you need to move forward. It's kind of like shocking you or pushing you into working on yourself and kind of taking care of the things that you needed to take care of in order. You've been needing to do those things, but there's some sense of like this connection coming into your life that is really pushing for you to maybe do better or want better for yourself, and imagining what that means for you. Coming into acceptance of past situations and maybe the ways that you don't feel whole or fulfilled on your own. You're going inward to maybe develop a deeper sense of wholeness inside of yourself before you step into this connection. One more for Gemini. Myth. Taurus got this as well. This myth is about rewriting old patterns, old ways of being, realizing that you are, in essence, a blank slate. And if you were given, you know, this new slate, how would you design it? In what ways would you actually be? In what ways can you release old patterns, old carvings, old imprints on you and begin anew? In what ways are old patterns holding you back? Individuation, yeah. This really reminds me of the Hermit that came up a bit earlier. Individuation is about developing your selfhood outside of connections with other people, of knowing who you are no matter what. And needing to have a really solid sense of who you are. There's that kind of energy of almost like codependency, where maybe sometimes when you get really close with people, you begin to blend and you begin to lose your sense of self. You may kind of be afraid of losing yourself in another person. You're needing to kind of establish yourself in order to feel good about blending with another person again. Maybe you had pain from doing that in past relationships. All right. All right, so we did Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Now we're going to move into Cancer. What can Cancer expect in the week ahead, March 1st through the 8th? Sign of Cancer for March 1st through the 8th. Sign of Cancer. What can Cancer expect for the week ahead? Three of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe you've been working on a project. You're expecting some sort of return or some sort of, increase from investment in an area of your life. Let's get a bit more on the Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be financial. Expecting a bit more stability. You're waiting on more stability to happen in your life. I did see in the pre-shuffle for you, I mean, I don't like to take into consideration everything in the pre-shuffle, but I feel like it really resonates with this. I did see the Hierophant. There is this kind of sense of structure, of tradition. You're really wanting to build the foundations of your life in very material ways. You're wanting to build your coin, you're wanting to build your kingdom, and you're waiting for it to feel at the level of stability that you've been working towards and hoping. You're going to get there. Or for Cancer, March 1st through the 8th. Five of Pentacles. You may be feeling like you have to be a bit either tight on money or feeling like you're dealing with a sense of scarcity. I do have a particular feeling that this is like financial or having to do even with like housing or your material realm. In some way, shape, or form, you're feeling like maybe you don't have enough and you're working so hard. You're still not really getting the return on investment that you've put in. It's just a feeling, though. It's something that you need to push through. You're going to get there. I know it can be challenging. Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Get more on the Seven of Swords for Cancer. Seven of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you've had to evade work for some reason, and you may be having to rebuild your coin after a period of not working, or maybe even being financially stagnant or stagnant with your career. King of Wands and Emperor, yeah. But it seems like you are taking assertive action and control over your life. Taking care of yourself, you're getting shit done. You're, making sure that you are stable, that you will continue to be established, even more established. And the more secure you feel, the more you feel like you have control over your profession, over your money, over your material realm. That's when you feel like you can be on top of your world, and you're striving for that right now. It's a very noble, it's a very noble cause, and one of the most important aspects of our lives is feeling like we are, in control of ourselves. We are able to prosper. We're able to take care of ourselves, especially financially in the material realm. That is your main focus. And justice. What is this justice about? I do believe, though, if you continue to put yourself into building up your business, building up your dream, building up your home, your world, you're going to reap what you've sown, and you will move forward fast. Maybe things have been stagnant in the past. In the future, things are going to be moving a lot more forward, and you will be kind of reaping what you sow effort-wise. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for Cancer for March 1st through the 8th. March 1st through the 8th for Cancer. Bittersweet. Who got this? Someone else got this. You may be experiencing really, really beautiful, absolutely beautiful moments right now that are tinted with grief or past sadness. The story in this card is actually a birthday. And while this mother wishes this child a happy birthday, celebrating, it's a reason for celebration, it's a moment of celebration, there's that hidden knowledge in the background that it's 1 year closer to, growing up, 1 year older. There's this bittersweetness to what you're experiencing right now. And you may be really feeling like you have what you want. You have such an established home, but there's maybe a weight in needing to maintain everything. Maybe even like a financial pressure. Creation. It's calling for you, though, to continue putting your energy in creating what it is that you want. Having a higher perspective here with the crown, of being able to know that there is a divine plan for you, and leaning into that, trusting that, and really using your abilities to create the realm, the world, the environment, the product that you want. You have the ability to create your world. You just need to continue putting in effort. It will match, your level of effort over time. One last oracle for Cancer, March 1st through the 8th. 4th-8th. For Cancer. Damon. Yeah, you're releasing shackles, chains, something that has been holding you back, something that has been limiting you. You may feel like you are currently shackled to going back to the tarot, feeling like you're maybe out in the cold or not receiving as much support as you're needing. You're releasing patterns, you're releasing ways of existing that are holding you back and preventing you from the prosperity that you're working towards and that you're wanting. It's time to release those things. And really lighting a fire under you to get things done. Passion, creativity. You did get King of Wands as well down there. There's passionate action that needs to be taken. This does remind me of the Ace of Wands as well. New beginnings, new starts with creative ventures. Very nice. All right, we've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Now we're going to go to Leo. Okay. All right. What can Leo expect in the upcoming week? March 1st through the 8th. What can Leo expect for the week ahead? Reading for Leo, March 1st through the 8th. What can Leo expect for the week ahead? Six of Swords, moving forward, moving on, transition, transformation, needing to maybe let go of old scenery, needing to move forward. Ace of Cups. This is a new start emotionally, a new phase for you. Maybe something that you've learned, maybe you've mastered a deep learning curve for yourself on an emotional level. You're stepping into a deeper sense of emotional maturity, emotional stability, a new way of being on an emotional level. King of Cups, being able to master the emotions. Having control over your emotions while also still being able to sense them, feel them, communicate them. Like there is a deep sense of greater emotional maturity moving forward. Empress. Expansion. May also be some sort of relationship here. You have with the King of Cups and the Empress. Moving on or moving towards a new beginning with someone. Here with the Empress, you have someone very, very creative, almost like a mother figure, fully ruled by Venus. Very creative, very expansive. This could be a relationship between a King of Cups, someone who is mature and has mastery over their emotions, potentially a water sign. You have strong Venus energy. Let's get a bit more for Leo for this upcoming week. Five of Wands. There's a sense of competition or fighting, arguing, struggling, adversity. What is this Five of Wands about for Leo? Magician. Yeah, you're needing to use all of your resources, all of your capacities in order to get over some sort of burdensome threshold or some sort of exhausting situation that has caused tension. It could have been this relationship that comes up with the Empress and the King of Cups. Or it could just be about you really needing to move on and release a burdensome phase of your life in which you were not living in your own power, you were not living in your own sense of expansion, you didn't have control over your emotions, and right now you're really struggling or fighting to move yourself forward into this state to where you are really emotionally supporting yourself and feeling like you are shining, like you are, you know, being who you really want to be. Get an oracle for Leo. The upcoming week, March 1st through 8th. For Leo. Quest. More blue. I think, oh my gosh, and I'm wearing blue. I think that this week is going to be collective focus on the throat. Almost every sign has gotten blue. I think only one has not gotten blue so far. This is about self-expression, of knowing your truth, of communicating your truth, living in your deep sense of authenticity. Quest is about the beginning of a journey, of finding out who you are in order to know what it is you want to express. You're starting something new, and I do get the feeling with this of like inner child. You're doing some sort of inner child work. Maybe you're having to heal your perspective here with the third eye on a past situation, learning how to forgive. And forgiveness is really about understanding why things needed to go the way they did, you know, because for some other reason. Let me explain. Forgiveness, the story with this card is this rhino. All these crazy things happened to the rhino, but eventually the rhino ended up with a beautiful family who truly loved them. And forgiveness is about not so much like letting go of maybe if someone hurt you or past situations going wrong. It's more just coming to terms with the fact that, like, yeah, that was a hurtful situation, but it had to happen in order for me to learn this or for me to get to where I'm really supposed to be and where really makes me happy. Right now, I think you're on a quest to find what it is that really aligns with you, and trying to make sense of past situations maybe being let go of or going wrong. One last oracle for Leo, the upcoming week ahead. Oh my gosh, Cancer got this as well. This is about releasing chains of the past, patterns and things that have burdened you, that have kept you held back. And you're releasing yourself. This water flowing is knowledge. Also, really, you did have a lot of water in your actual tarot reading. I do get the sense of maybe like emotional purifying of yourself. Like there's something that you are processing or letting go of in your emotional body in order to move forward, in order to forgive, in order to let go and really just be happy. This is something deep inside of you. It could even stem from childhood, could be imprinted nervous system, just from generations and generations of trauma. It doesn't necessarily have to be yours or from this lifetime, but still deep maybe wounds, insecurities, patterns, things that are deep, ancient inside of you that you're releasing right now. Congratulations. Yeah, and you are seeking a new way forward. This is very much like the quest. You're charging forward. You're finding your truth. You're finding your new way of being. You're stepping into the light for yourself. Wow, that's really nice. It seems like a great week for you, Leo. Okay, we've done Leo. Let me check my little astro clock. And we are on into Virgo. What can Virgo expect in the upcoming week ahead? March 1st through the 8th for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Virgo, can you expect? What's coming in this next week for Virgo? King of Cups. Mature, masculine water sign. Or this could be about emotional mastery, of being in touch with the emotions but not allowing them to control you. Three of Wands, looking forward into the future, looking for a return on your investment. You've been putting effort into something and you're looking forward, kind of dreaming, hoping, expecting things to manifest, to grow, to come back. For Virgo, Queen of Swords, really needing though to incorporate balance between the head and the heart. I do get this vibe too, even though, you know, these are court cards and this could be a couple. They both really have the sense of needing to not let the heart get the best of them. They're even looking these opposite directions. Maybe you're even dealing with a separation from someone or dealing with a coldness in a couple. You're kind of losing a sense of feeling, needing to use head over heart. Get a bit more for Virgo this upcoming week. March 1st through the 8th. King of Pentacles. Mature, masculine, earth sign. Someone who has all of their, you know, P's and Q's. They take care of themselves. Stable, mature, good with money. A new sense of communication with the Ace of Swords, truth, cutting through the, you know, the fog is the sword of truth. Speaking of communicating, of realization, reawakening. What is this Ace of Wands about? Or Ace of Swords, sorry about that. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're realizing that you need to leave someone or something out in the cold. Or feeling left out in the cold. There's like a sense of scarcity mentality or never having enough that is getting in the way of feeling fulfilled in a specific situation. Potentially even with someone else. This could be, you may even have some choice. Or there's a choice between people here. With the two kings and a queen. One more for Virgo. This upcoming week. King of Wands. Wow, so many court cards. It's mature, masculine fire. Almost all of the kings are out. So either there's this Queen of Swords that is just surrounded by a whole bunch of kings, still feeling left out in the cold, or there's this sense of really needing to take matured action on something and needing to use your head and your heart in a masterful, reasonable way. Let's get Oracle card for Virgo The upcoming week ahead, March 1st through the 8th. March 1st through the 8th. For Virgo, mysticism, the third eye of trusting the divine, gaining new insight into a situation, using your intuition, surrendering and leaning into the magic and mystery of life, and knowing that things happen for a reason. Or for Virgo, destiny. This may not be for everyone, but for some of you Virgos, especially here with this Queen of Swords and all of these kings, there may be a Virgo out here that has lots of options and is needing to use their head over their heart on figuring out who is their true match, who do they really love. This is a very strong need to make a clear decision. Maybe even being afraid to, maybe being afraid of rejecting people or making a specific decision, but you can't really continue on the way you've been continuing on, and you have to choose the person who really is for you, and you know. Like, you can't keep leading other people on when you know that there's the right one for you. One more card for Virgo. Renewal, new beginning and stability, even with love, expansion, stepping into your own sense of prosperity, abundance, taking care of the self, feeling good in the self. You may be just feeling real good. And, you know, people notice it shines. You're shining right now. Look at that. Some deep renewal inside of yourself here with the root. Deep stability. One more oracle for Virgo. Gentleness. Life is calling you right now to step into or get in touch with your deepermost sensitivity, gentleness, softness, love. This is very Venusian to me. Even like renewal was a very Venus-fueled card. There's a sense of really acting from love, acting from abundance, acting from gentleness that will serve you well this week. For Virgo, oh my God, everybody's getting this card. Myth. Rewriting of old patterns, old narratives, ways of thinking, ways of being, ways of perceiving situations. Maybe you're rewriting scarcity mentality and a scarcity energy inside of yourself, releasing that, stepping into abundance and realizing you have lots of options in your life, maybe more than you can even handle. But there's some sense that this situation that you're going through right now is allowing you to view your old patterns or things that held you back in a totally different way. You're realizing your own ability to create and manifest the life that you want. And spirit, yeah, getting in touch with your inner heart, your inner truth, your inner divine spirit. Maybe you're feeling more connected than ever, or you're just needing to feel more connected, and this card is calling you to get into touch with yourself. Your gentleness, your spirit, really attending to yourself. That's the way for real happiness, is filling your own cup. All right, Virgo. I'm going to move on to Libra. Libra for the week ahead, March 1st through the 8th. March 1st through the 8th for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Libra, what can Libra expect for the week ahead? King of Pentacles. Mature masculine earth. Libra. Ooh, Six of Wands. One more. Eight of Cups. Reversed. All right, so first off, right here we've got the King of Pentacles and Six of Wands. You may really feel like you're able to be victorious this week, feeling stable, secure, maybe reaching new plateaus or new ways of feeling both financially prosperous, but also just like stable, fulfilled, in control of your life, feeling confident, feeling victorious, feeling like you're really, you know, positive and on top of things right now. There is this sense, though, of needing to walk away from a situation fully, or using your highest level of clarity, really needing to cut through the fog of a situation here with the King of Wands. Like, he does not mess around. He's going to figure out the truth of a situation, and he's going to figure out whether you should walk away or not from a specific situation. You may be considering going back to something here with the Eight of Cups being reversed, but is that really what you want to do? Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, moving forward, charging forward with creativity, with excitement and energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful with the World. You're starting a whole new phase of life. You're walking through a doorway and you're stepping into the new. New beginnings, so lots of new beginnings. Financial prosperity, feeling in control of your mind, in control of your wealth or your material realm. Feeling confident, feeling victorious. Four of Swords, and gaining a bit of rest and respite, maybe after a difficult period. It could have been even like years of struggle, and you may just now feel like you're getting to a point where it's like, okay, I'm feeling a bit more stable. I've walked away from what I needed to walk away from. Or went back to what you needed to go back to. Knight of Pentacles. It's about working, being secure, being stable and moving forward, especially with your coin, feeling a bit more financially stable. Very nice. One last one from the tarot for Libra. Devil. This kind of matches the Daemon card that's been coming up for a lot of people as well. I think there's collective energy of releasing old patterns, old ways of being, things that have been holding you back. Even like addictions or preoccupied mind, anything that is distracting you, keeping you away from your greater focus. You're shedding that, or you're facing that in order to shed it this week. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for Libra, March 1st through the 8th. For Libra, March 1st through the 8th. Perfection. Red coming in here in the root for stability, security, and matching that King of Pentacles energy. Maybe you're being a bit of a perfectionist with yourself, maybe feeling like you have a specific vision of your life, how you're wanting things to be. You just kind of need to loosen up a little bit and realize that you're doing great, or a situation that may not, you may feel disappointed because it isn't exactly how you want it to be. There is this calling to just accept what it is and realizing that you have enough, that you already have this abundance already. You just simply have to look down. Does remind me more blue coming through, which is a collective, I think, for this week of self-expression, of communicating yourself. There may also be a way that you're communicating yourself that could be a little bit critical or particularly perfectionist. There is it's asking you to soften yourself just a little bit here, speaking out. and forgiving, of being able to let go of a specific situation or understanding why things happen the way they happen, and just coming to terms with it and being thankful for where you're at. You have to kind of to be thankful with where you're at, you have to be thankful for the things that got you there. Maybe you're processing that this week, or gaining new insight or revelation in that. Ooh, Quest. Leo got this as well. Actually, I think another sign got this too. New beginning. You're on an inner child search for meaning. A new way. This new beginning that is coming through is also a new learning curve. You're stepping into the unknown, and you're truly on your path now, figuring out where you want to be at, what your potential is, what you're capable of. You're dreaming of those things now and realizing, what is my truth? What is authenticity to me? What does it mean to live in authenticity and communicate myself in my deepest truth? Gaining wisdom. Once you spend some time figuring out your truth, heart healing as well. Wisdom comes after the lessons. All right, let's go ahead and get the last oracle for Libra. Threshold. Yeah, you're being pushed over the brink in some aspect of your life in order to make a complete change, to let go of something that has been holding you back. This is the final push, and you're going over. It's like when the dam breaks, The dam is about to break for you, and things are about to really move forward into a new beginning as you release and let go of old ways that have been limiting you. Here with this devil and forgiveness, some sense of needing to let go and not realize that maybe your expectations got in the way of you being able to let go of a past situation. Last oracle for Libra, intuition. Yeah, with that purple too. Trusting yourself, trusting your inner voice, knowing what that means. Maybe even being able to separate the fear, anxiety voice with intuitive voice is something you're working on inside of yourself. Seems like a nice week for you though. Okay, Libra. Going to move to Scorpio. Tarot reading for Scorpio, March 1st through the 8th. What can we expect in the week ahead for Scorpio? What can we expect for Scorpio, March 1st through the 8th? Knight of Wands, charging forward, passion, even impulsivity, wanting to really make headway on something, taking action, moving forward, wanting things to move forward quickly. For Scorpio, 5 of Cups, maybe feeling a sense of sadness, regret, loss, even a sense of resentment. What emotions are you processing, and what? Even feeling upset. 4 of Swords, coming out of a period of rest. There is this kind of calling to take action here with this 4 of Swords in reverse and with the Knight of Wands. And the action that you're needing to take is kind of fueled by you reflecting and processing your sadness, kind of regrets from the past, the loss of something. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, working on things, cooperating, moving forward, wanting to build or rebuild. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's blocks in communication though, of clarity, of knowing maybe even what to say, what to do. Some fogginess is getting in the way, some sense of illusion. You need to bring this ace upright. There's right potential for a new beginning, new truth, communication, realization, revelation. But right now something is blocking you. What's blocking the Ace of Swords? Empress. Expansion. Ruled by Venus. Mother figure. Very, very creative. This could be a person, or you're just needing to really step into your power. Step into your expansiveness, creative abilities, your energy, your compassion. Needing to, Page of Pentacles here is learning. So you may be dealing with some sense of learning curve. You're wanting to take a new beginning seriously, but right now you don't maybe feel like it is exactly ready. Like there's a sense of immaturity here with the Page of Pentacles. Or still needing to research, learn, study a new way of moving forward. Or contemplating, figuring out, and putting a lot of research into how to expand, how to be in your most abundant state. King of Cups. Another sign got Empress and King of Cups as well. I wish I could remember because, wow. This is mature, masculine water sign. Also having emotional maturity, control of your emotions, but still in touch with your emotions. And Wheel of Fortune. Moving forward, trusting in divine timing. The ways of the world, knowing that kind of everything happens for a reason. Here with the Wheel of Fortune too, kind of a turning of circumstances. It could be for the good, it could be for the bad, but I feel like here with the upright, there's an improvement of circumstances and kind of waiting for circumstances to be right. Seven of Pentacles, yes, waiting to see, once again, when is the right time. Like things have not totally, the fruits of your labor have not grown just yet. You're kind of tending to a situation, you're tending to your pentacles, you're growing your garden, you're tending to your garden, but you haven't exactly reaped your rewards yet, and you're kind of waiting to see, waiting for harvest time in a specific situation in your life. One more for Scorpio this upcoming week. Nine of Cups reverse. You may kind of feel disappointed or just like generally not happy and not really being able to smell the roses in your life due to feeling unsatisfied either with being alone or just feeling like there was some sort of wish fulfillment that didn't come through. The Nine of Cups upright. This is a wish. This is happiness. But reversed, you know, maybe you did actually have access to this wish or this point of happiness, but you're feeling like unfulfilled by it. Or maybe being unhappy with the level of progress that has been made in a specific situation in your life. And it is calling you to find more happiness on your own. All right, let's get some oracle cards for Scorpio, March 1st through the 8th. Passion, sacral, emotional processing, sexual energy, creative energy. This could be about love, abundance. Solar plexus here with confidence, your locus of control, feeling like you are able to take action. This also has to do with your thought processes. An abundance of passion. Also making use of a situation. Right here, little story with this card, you know, she's kind of making use of She's finding ways of bringing the coins out of the sewer while this guy is worrying about the fact that he lost the coins in the sewer. It's all about perspective right here. And maybe you're trying to make the best of a specific situation where there is a lot of passion. More yellow here, miracle. Living in integrity. Taking action that is inspired, that, once again, going back to integrity. Doing the right thing, and knowing that the more you do the right thing, the more, beauty and magic will come. In the story, a beautiful spirit comes out of this dead tree every time a good deed is done. One more for Scorpio. Despondence. Yeah, you're needing to take action. You're needing to kind of dust yourself off. Maybe a despondence is about realizing and gaining more intuitive understanding that you need to do something about yourself, about your life. Maybe something in the outside world is pushing you to take action, to do the things that you need to do. All right, one last oracle for Scorpio. In the upcoming week ahead, March 1st through the 8th. All right. For Scorpio, March 1st through the 8th. Yeah, this does also remind me of the Seven of Pentacles here. And where the Three of Pentacles as well. Where did it go? Here we go. You're working on the expansion of something right here. And every little step that you take, every small action that you make grows and grows into something bigger at some point. Hi, Oliver. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you're putting work in. You're waiting to reap what you've sown, but you need to be cautious. What are you sowing? What seeds are you planting? And what small actions that you're taking now, how are they going to impact you in the long run? You're considering all of these things. One more for Scorpio for March 1st through the 8th. Magic. Stepping into your power, stepping into the magic of life, working with the beauty and magic of life, of synchronicity, of mystery. I'm going to pull maybe one or two more. Yeah. The fifth element. Of knowing that maybe there's something going on behind the scenes that is higher than you could ever imagine. I guess what I mean by that is like, that there's things going on in your specific situation that you're not intended to know, and you're kind of trusting that right now, knowing that there's like a higher reasoning, a divine order for things. Hi, Mark. Oh, so glad you enjoy the atmosphere. Let me get one more for Scorpio, March 1st through the 8th. Release. Releasing anything that held you back. You're ready to fly. Beautiful. Seems like you'll have a great week, Scorpio. Now we're on to Sagittarius. What can Sagittarius expect for the week ahead? For March 1st through the 8th. Sagittarius for the week ahead. What can Sagittarius expect for March 1st through the 8th? High Priestess. Trusting yourself, going inward, even maybe staying silent, withholding or withdrawing yourself trusting your intuition, not acting in order to gain a higher understanding of a specific situation. Sagittarius, this upcoming week, justice. There's some sort of karmic balance that is happening in your life. Maybe a sense of reaping what you have sown. Two major arcanas for Sagittarius. 8 of Cups, needing to walk away from a situation. I didn't get to read what you said, Mark, but thank you for commenting. 8 of Cups, yeah, you're walking away from a situation, Sagittarius, and you're needing to withhold your energy. You're needing to withdraw your energy and using kind of your sword of truth here with the Justice. Maybe there was some sort of action that either someone else or an entity took towards you in your life, and it caused you to simply withdraw and walk away, because that was the I guess the karmic balance of what had been done. 10 of Cups. Deep happiness, though, fulfillment and connection. Emotional maturing. 5 of Wands. There could have been conflict or strife in happy family situation, or a situation that you thought was your ultimate fulfillment. I'm glad you're here for the Sag reading. Yeah, you may have, really felt like you had it all with someone or a specific situation, and felt like it was, emotionally fulfilling, it was matured, it was fully developed, but there was conflict and there was strife, and maybe you needed to walk away. And deep lessons are happening right now for you. Sagittarius, Devil. Yeah, maybe a toxic connection or patterns, addictions, ways of being that have been holding you back, or that turned your connection into something where there was more kind of conflict than happiness. Sagittarius. World card. Stepping into a new phase of life. You did get there with that 10 of Cups. There is the end of an emotional cycle. It seems like you're beginning a new one. You're stepping through the doorway into a new emotional way of being, or a new emotional phase for yourself. Working on your coin of gaining stability inside of the self. This is also mature masculine earth sign. Self-mastery. Mastery over physical reality. 6 of Cups. This also could be a soulmate connection. Nostalgia. There's some sort of deep connective past here with the 6 of Cups. Memories. One more for Sagittarius for this upcoming week. King of Wands, another king. Mature masculine fire. It's about taking action, passion, knowing what you want. There are multiple court cards here with the High Priestess, so there may also be multiple options that you are withholding yourself from or drawing yourself from in order to gain a deeper insight or deeper understanding over yourself or over the situation, needing to release things that are holding you back and walking away in order to step into a new doorway, a new chapter for yourself. Service, the sacral, more emotional healing, emotional processing. You're doing something for the highest good. Maybe making a choice, wanting to act with integrity, or even being of service, being there for people. Enlightenment here with the yellow. This is the solar plexus, so your confidence, your thought processes, how you take action, how you can assert yourself. Also maybe some inner child healing. Maybe you are gaining more clarity, more understanding, more enlightenment over a specific situation as you deeply process maybe an emotional ending or an ending with someone that you really cared about. In some way, though, you're being of service. You're wanting to be of service to others, or that is your pathway to success in your situation and growing, deep growth. Heart healing, making strides of emotional maturity. Oh, trickery, more green. Yeah, there's some sense, though, of being victimized and also victimizing other people. Maybe learning, doing a lot of heart healing so that you no longer show up in situations, maybe in ways that are underhanded, or, let me fix this. Right here with the trickery, both feel like they've been victimized, and both are searching for maybe power or an upper hand or a way of maybe gratifying themselves at the expense of another. And maybe you are in a phase right now where you are maturing and growing on an emotional level and making maybe better decisions, maybe more well thought out decisions. One more oracle for Sagittarius for March 1st through the 8th. Magic. Oh my gosh, magic is coming out for so many people this week. Stepping into your magic, accepting your magic, tending to it, growing it, living with integrity. Imperfection. Maybe releasing ways that you didn't meet your own expectations, or maybe showed up in ways that you don't feel like really portrayed you, and you're kind of coming to terms with that fact. Releasing that, forgiving the self, being more gentle with the self, and knowing how you want to move forward now in the future. Yeah, just finding ways of growing every day and living more in integrity every day. That's very nice. All right, Sagittarius. Moving on to Capricorn. I don't think that I've ever seen any of Deborah's work, though I'd like to. Okay. Here we go for Capricorn. Capricorn, March 1st through the 8th. What can Capricorn expect for the week ahead? What's coming towards Capricorn, March 1st through the 8th? Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. Working, juggling life, things. Building your money. I really just feel like it's just the everydayness of juggling multiple things and trying to stay afloat. Oh, thank you, Oliver. Probably very busy. You may feel like you're struggling to juggle everything right now, Capricorn. Three of Swords. You may also be, while you're trying to just juggle everything and stay afloat, processing heartbreak, grief, emotional pain. Working, you may kind of be losing yourself in your work. Capricorns are notorious for being workaholics. In what ways are you running from a sense of heartbreak or grief through working and being super busy? King of Swords, needing to use your mind, cutting through clarity, mind over matter, mind over heart. But you may kind of be closing yourself off from your own emotional understanding because you don't know how to balance processing your deep grief with also showing up as your best work-wise. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginning though. New potential for emotional healing, emotional stability, new emotional starts, even potential love. The Moon. I do get two with Capricorn. So the moon is ruled by Cancer, which is your sister sign or your opposite. And I almost get this like anima slash animus or animus vibe. Essentially like your shadow feminine side. You're needing to process something. There's unconscious fears, unconscious like repressed emotions, things that are lurking in your subconscious. And until you process these things, especially um, things that you've been avoiding or kind of pushing away into this deep, dark pool, they're going to stay there. They're going to be there. And they're going to come out in ways that you don't realize unless you process these emotions. Death card, Scorpio. Major Arcana. This is all about deep transformation, growth. You're healing. You're needing to move forward, move on. Maybe there's an ending to a situation that you're needing to process. You're needing to release, but you haven't really processed it. You're just kind of shoving it away. Knight of Swords, of charging forward, of needing to be cold and calculated. Not as much emotion, but wanting to take kind of inspired action. Moving forward fast, but there is this emotionless, ruthless recklessness to the Knight of Swords as well. Cutting through, communicating, but could even be a bit harsh. Queen of Wands. Passion. Maybe dealing with someone who is very, very emotional or way more passionate or like expressive, really get this kind of like fiery steam. You know, fire and water makes steam. It holds a lot of power, but it's also, you know, it can be a bit much. It's the complete opposite energy of this King of Swords. Cold, calculated, cut off from the heart. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought. This may be a love situation right here. Someone who is very fiery, confident, passionate, creative, but also could be way more fiery than this King of Swords that is disconnected from his emotions. This is a love connection, that there is the potential for this new beginning here, but there needs to be real deep transformation. Whether you begin this again or not, you're needing to process some sort of relationship to where there was that imbalanced dynamic. One person's way too heated, one person's way too cold and cut off. Empress. Yeah, creativity, expansion. You kind of see this with this Queen of Wands and the Empress. Someone very creative, very passionate, very abundant, very beautiful, very giving, but it's very different, very, very opposite from this King of Swords and Knight of Swords energy here. That is all about the mind. Look at his face. He's like, He's very cut off. Look, he's ready to attack too. Very defensive energy, stuck in the mind, disconnected from emotions, disconnected from the heart. One more for Capricorn. Oh, two. Okay, fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, this came out for another reading. Oh, so many repeating cards coming through. Emperor and the Hermit. This is about both major arcana and actually counterparts. The Empress and the Emperor here, needing to go inward, of taking care of the self, of gaining mastery over your physical realm, your emotional realm, really everything. This is about having full control over all aspect of your life, going inward, learning, studying, but also gaining deeper insight, wisdom through isolation, essentially, in order to grow the self and to become a bit more established, and to move from this King of Swords into the Emperor energy. Just more stable, protective, a true counterpart for the Empress. You got to go inward and grow in order to be there. All right. Let's pull an oracle for Capricorn. March 1st through the 8th. I think Capricorn expect growth, heart healing. Very nice. Dissipating. Yeah, needing to take action to get what you really want, figuring out what you really want. And then when you get what you really want, are you even happy then? Do you take that for granted? Are you taking advantage of the blessings that life is providing for you? Or do you get caught up in the mind? Or for Capricorn, trickery. Another repeating card that has come out for other signs. Came out for Sagittarius, as well as another sign, I think. Trickery is about feeling victimized, but also having another person feel victimized by you. This is almost like the scarcity dance. And maybe you and another person, or you just in general in life, kind of dealing with heart wounds having to do with scarcity of, I don't want to say like even like passive aggressiveness. There's this sense of like underhandedness, or not being totally honest, or making choices or underhanded choices due to some sort of scarcity mentality, and deep growth from feeding energy to that kind of dynamic. There's heart healing, great heart healing, living in integrity. Let's get one more oracle for Capricorn in the week ahead. Yeah, whatever you're experiencing, whatever emotions you may be cut off from, are very, 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 very ancient, deep emotions inside of yourself that you're needing to process and transform in order to have a new start on an emotional level. You're being pushed past the threshold now. Maybe uncomfortable, but either way, the dam is gonna break. Do you notice the lions here? Maybe some Leo energy. One more. Oh my gosh. Did this? I think I was actually talking about this earlier in your reading of Animus. This is kind of like the ways, our own like divine masculine and feminine inside of ourselves. This is the divine masculine, I'm pretty sure, but there's a sense of like needing to do deep heart healing on archetypes inside of yourself, and even like patterns, like the mom inside of you and the dad inside of you. We have all genders inside of ourselves. You know, you have a part of you that is masculine, a part of you that is feminine, and usually modeled off of your mom or your dad. And both Capricorn and Cancer, and your Capricorn and Cancer sign came up, rule over father and mother, and father and mother came through in this reading. So you may be healing old patterns that have to do with your mom and dad, or that you adopted from your mom and dad, or realizing the mom in you and how that's been shaped by your actual mom, and the dad in you, how that's been shaped by your actual dad, and healing that and reconciling that inside of yourself. All right, Capricorn. And move on to Aquarius now. What can Aquarius expect for the week ahead? March 1st through the 8th. March 1st through the 8th for Capricorn, sorry about that, for Aquarius. Both Saturn ruled, which actually I believe this week, this upcoming week, Saturn is going to be changing signs. And Pluto is also going to be moving into your sign later this month, and it'll be there for almost 20 years. So lots of big Saturn transits this month. You're ruled by Saturn, so you may be really influenced, not just this week, but for the upcoming month with these astrological transits. What can I get for Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect in the upcoming week? Got some in my eye. What can Aquarius expect for the upcoming week? King of Cups. Mature masculine water, control over the emotions, balancing heart and head. Being in touch with emotions, but also detached. 5 of Cups. There is a sense of sadness, of regret, maybe processing emotions. I feel like that's a collective thing this week. A lot of people are processing emotions. Sadness, a feeling of grief or loss. And needing to maybe maintain emotional control over your own grief in order to just move forward and live your life. Oh, 2 came out. Temperance. Ooh, healing. And 7 of Cups. There may be a sense of confusion, too many options. You may be figuring out the ways forward for your own sense of healing. Right now, you're just kind of processing everything, even figuring it out. You're confused. You're unsure. There's a sense of illusion going on right now, but you're needing to heal. There's an alchemizing of the situation. For Aquarius, this upcoming week, King of Pentacles, mature masculine earth, two kings. This is about, being maturing and taking care of your pentacles, taking care of your money, doing the things you need to do, whether it be, chores, work, just being responsible, taking care of yourself. You're needing to balance the emotions and really, taking mature action, no matter what gender you are, but being in your kind of masculine energy this week of getting stuff done and not allowing yourself to get caught up in needing to heal sadness and regret and resentment. You're just not letting it get to you right now. It's too confusing. There's too many things on your plate, too many things going on. Aquarius, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, spending a lot of your time working, putting in lots of work. The Lovers, there's a choice that needs to be made. It could be in love. It could have to do with a soul contract or a relationship that you have. There's some sort of choice that is needing to be made. Let's get more on this Lovers for Aquarius. Emperor. Wow, lots of strong masculine energy. Emperor and Devil. Yeah, of needing to release patterns, belief systems, thoughts, ways of being that hold you back from stepping into your fullest power and totally being able to be in your confidence, have mastery over yourself, over your life, and really just like being in your strongest energy. You're having to make very specific choices in order to do that and release that. One more from the tarot for Aquarius. 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're not really taking action though. You're needing to step back and figure out how you want to move forward. This also reminds me here with the 7 of Cups that came out. 2 of Swords, her eyes, in the Rider-Waite, her eyes are covered. She can't see the solution clearly just yet. She's at a stalemate, at a standstill. There's too much confusion, fogginess. That may be holding you back from taking some sort of action. But in the meantime, you're spending a lot of time working and also doing some emotional healing, emotional maturing, and stepping into your greatest prosperity and strength as a person and in your material realm. Okay, let's get an oracle for Aquarius. All of a sudden I'm having throat stuff too. feel like maybe some throat chakra of communication, of expression is important for you right now. Okay. Workaholic. There with that Eight of Pentacles and Emperor. You may just really be working away, building your coin, building your legacy, your empire, your foundation, even your self-worth. All right, for Aquarius in the upcoming week, what can Aquarius expect in the upcoming week? Prayer. This is solar plexus. This is your thought processes, your confidence, your sense of power over a specific situation. And realizing that when life hands you lemons, you know, you made lemonade. You realize that maybe things going wrong in the past were important for where you're at now or where you're moving towards. Destiny. This could be partnership. Soulmate, divine union. Maybe needing to isolate yourself or feeling disconnected and isolated. This is also with the blue of communicating yourself. Maybe there's a withholding of communication, of isolating yourself from sharing and connecting and really, you know, sharing how you feel. This guy, little blueberry, has a party he can go to, but he doesn't go because, or doesn't want to go because he thinks, well, I have nothing to wear. And then the divine gives him something to wear, and then he's like, well, I don't know. And he just finds another excuse to not share himself or to not connect or not go. Maybe because he's afraid of connecting or he's afraid of being rejected in some way. With the blue here, with the throat, you know, you lose out if you don't connect, if you don't share, if you don't communicate. All right, one last oracle for Aquarius. Mysticism, trusting in the divine, mechanisms behind everything. Knowing there's a plan, knowing the gears are already in motion, that there's deep soul transformation, profound growth, manifestation. Wow, I love that. The circle is very Reiki. It's very similar to one of the main Reiki symbols. Maybe manifesting with your energy. Navigating conflict. Releasing stress from conflict. One more for Aquarius this upcoming week. Yeah, the moon. Maybe feeling unsure or dealing with fears, illusions having to do with conflict. Maybe feeling protective over yourself here with this bear due to the moon, due to subconscious and unconscious fears that you feel maybe defensive from or hold you back due to a conflict. All right, Aquarius, I hope you have a great week. And now on to Pisces. What can Pisces anticipate for the week ahead? I wish I could have read what that said. The comments go away so quick. I wish that they let them stay a bit longer on the lives on my end. All right, what can Pisces expect for this upcoming week, March 1st through the 8th? March 1st through the 8th for Pisces. March 1st through the 8th for Pisces. Seven of Cups. Whew. Pretty sure you rule over this card. There's confusion, illusion. Saturn is moving into your sign this week as well. So there may be some karmic lessons, or you're getting flashes of the upcoming few years of karmic lessons for yourself, of illusions that need to be stripped. Maybe you're feeling a sense of confusion, lots of options, but not really knowing which option to take. Pisces, needing to go inward. Major Arcana. Divine is asking you to look inward for self-development, for your real answers, of doing research, gaining wisdom, knowledge, going on a spiritual quest. Ooh, Two of Cups. Love, connection. This may be, you may already be in a relationship, or you may be renewing or stepping into new love. Maybe you have lots of options here in love with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups, or there's some sense of confusion around your relationship or around love, and you're needing to move inward or look inward and kind of detach in order to gain greater clarity and greater wisdom over the situation, because you're too confused right now. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of cut off. You're also maybe needing to be tight with your finances this week. But there is this kind of sense of maybe even being closed off from love, closed off from other people, withholding yourself, or not wanting to release something, or not open, or to open up. There may have been a really difficult ending. I mean, the Two of Cups is upright, so you may still even be in a relationship with someone, but there's like a process of letting go of a painful ending, or a painful phase here with the Ten of Swords. Even feeling like betrayed or unhappy, or healing past heartbreak in order to step into new love. You may still be holding on to a past situation or things in the past that went wrong. Ten of Cups. More tens. Yeah, you're definitely at the end of a cycle, completion. Could have been the ending of a relationship. Or like I said before, you could still be in this relationship, but there's the ending of some painful or like mentally difficult cycle that is attached to your Ten of Cups, your fulfillment, your happiness. This is like happy family, sharing of love, sharing of emotion, being in love here with the Two of Cups. Could have even been like jealousy here with the Four of Pentacles that got in the way. And the Six of Swords, needing to move forward, transition, may kind of feel a bit more disconnected right now, and even like a lack of connection and emotion that you may be feeling, because you just need to move forward and get to a more stable, a better place for yourself. Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God, you have 3 tens. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You are wrapping up massive chapters of your life. Financially, materially, emotionally, mentally. This is a really poignant time for you. You're needing to let go of something and go inward. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Being happy on your own, being established on your own, feeling abundant on your own, building yourself up. One last one for Pisces. Magician. Yeah, realizing you have all the tools in your belt that you need in order to manifest what you want, but putting in the work, and you're focusing your time. Your power is your energy and your focus, and I think you're bringing that focus back to yourself and working on your coin, working on your stability, manifesting your dreams. Let's get an oracle for Pisces in the upcoming week, March 1st through 8th. More emotion. There's an emotional blockage here with the sacral, impasse. You're being blocked from moving forward in some area of your life. What is this impasse about? Trickery. Feeling victimized, and also victimizing another person just due to the scarcity dance. Power plays between two people. Maybe you've been blocked from a situation that is brought in the past and even in the present great emotional and physical material fulfillment, but there's some sort of like control struggles or power play, and due to that there's like an emotional block that is preventing you from moving forward. You need to process this full moon back here, unconscious and subconscious fears that are blocking you. More orange. Emotional processing here with the sacral and persevering, not giving up. This also resonates with the 10 of Wands, which oddly enough is the only 10 that is missing from the pull. So you literally have like all the 10s. Absolute ending of a phase and the beginning of a new one. You need to persevere and you need to move forward though, and you'll get your wings. All right, one last oracle for Pisces for the upcoming week ahead, March 1st through the 8th. Reawaken. This also resonates with the Ace of Wands. What are you reawakening? Communication. Here with the blue in your throat. Your ability to express yourself, to know your truth, to speak your truth. Divine intervention. You may be experiencing something to where you feel like you don't know the solution or you don't know the way forward. Something is going to come in, divinely guided. It will just change the whole situation and it'll make sense later. You can trust in it though. One more for Pisces. In the unconscious. We're just talking about that with the moon and the impasse card. There's some sort of unconscious emotional processing that needs to happen in order for your blocks to be removed, and the way forward can be like all full steam ahead. Very nice. All right, you guys, thank you those who have stayed in the live and who have contributed to the chat. This is my first live on this channel, so thank you for joining. As always, you can reach out to me for personalized tarot readings, Reiki healings. I do have an ASMR channel as well, Alt ASMR. If you want to check out all my links in the description box. Hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, prosperous week ahead. Until next time.